Right. Basically what I was just saying, they're not really orbiting in outer space. They're really orbiting under the Van Atom belt, you know, because the Lord gave them the ability to be able to do so, because all things is through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right, nothing is by coincidence, and the scripture said that it was going to happen, and it's happening. They have set their nest amongst the stars. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "Thence will I bring thee down," said the Lord. Basically Yahweh, man, because when you see LORD in all capitals, that's going to the tetragram in the old Hebrew, which would be in the Paleo YHWH. And in the Paleo Hebrew, there was no E's and there was no U's or things of that sort. I won't say all vowels because there was an A. All right. So when you say the name, when you see that all capital LORD, that name is Yahweh. All right. It says, "If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would not they leave some grapes?" It says, "How are things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?" Hey, so Esau got all the riches in the whole entire world, but he's still stingy with it, man. He even stingy amongst his own. The top elites that's running things, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and them men of that stature, they got all the riches, man. They got all the golds, they got all the natural real resources, and then what they'll do is they'll set their banks up, and their banks is basically population control of the money. It's controlling of the money. It's controlling of the ins and the outs of the merchandise. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep tabs on what's going in and what's coming out. You know? I'm gonna keep reading though. It says, and they leave the poor while they continue to get richer and richer. All right. So Esau a stingy ass motherfucker, man. Hey, just like his system now. Hey, if you worked in a restaurant, Esau in one of his restaurants, he'll make about $50,000 to $100,000 a day, because that's how much food is booming in America. He'll make about $50,000 to $100,000 a day. Out of that $50,000 to $100,000 that day, he's only paying, I'd say, around probably $5,000 worth of hard work and labor to his employees. Even less than that in that day. Less than that. I say 2,000, maybe even 1, man. Because they only be making like pennies in that day, man. They probably get like $100 that day or something like that. Working 10-hour shifts. You know, Esau a stingy ass motherfucker, man. I'm gonna keep on reading. It says, Obadiah 1:7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him." So yeah, Esau, as it says in Revelations, you're the great whore, man. And the nations, they're going to turn their back on you. And what they're going to do is, they're going to send, all of them is going to direct their nuclear missiles at you. So yeah, they brought you to the border, man. They brought you to the edge. Hey, Esau right now, World War III is already, we in the middle of World War III, man. Esau right now, he got his back against the wall. He got his currency going down. He got other countries dropping the petrodollar, picking up the petro yuan. Okay? So that's taken away from his money. And everybody know the ruling class money basically rules the world. So that's taken away from them having this and them being able to live as comfortable as they do. Hey, he putting sanctions on China with their products. And if you look at the back of everything, it's damn near everything made in China. So he putting sanctions on them. He's making them pay more for them to bring their equipment here to sell it off. But then China on the other hand is sanctioning them. So every time they like try to tell China, oh, you gotta pay us this, America goes, well, where you, China or somebody goes, well, you gotta pay us this then, okay? So basically they bumping heads, they're clashing, all right? And China's supposed to be one of America's biggest allies because the land of China have a lot of soldiers and they got a lot of technology, man. So it'd be hard to take such a country down, right? They've been shooting missiles at Syria. You know, getting other Edomites riled up that's over there in Europe, in Russia. You know, so Esau's back is against the wall right now, man.